Good afternoon, Tshego.
Yes, my brother. Good afternoon, and the viewers of Lifestyle League.
Are you
Good
well, my
afternoon,
brother?
everyone. I'm well, and your side, my brother.
You are smiling. Kaizer Chiefs is winning these days, ne?
Ah, Kaizer Chiefs is the biggest in the country. Definitely. How can you not have a smile when the economy of South Africa is growing,
How is
and
the
the
economy
market?
growing? Just 9 points in Yana, then the economy is growing. Yeah, banna. 9 points
Everyone,
only. It's 10, ne? It's 10 points.
yeah, it's 10 year.
Okay. Sundowns is about to play. Sundowns, I think, are on how many points? 8 points. Kaizer Chiefs is on 10 points. And I'm sure Kaizer Chiefs is also looking at extending the lead as well as much as Sundowns is also expecting a win on their side. And obviously, should Sundowns win, the points will be 11 for Sundowns. And should Kaizer Chiefs win, I'm sure it will take them to 13. But should Kaizer Chiefs win, they'll remain on 10 and others will start catching up. And I see the hype is big with Kaizer Chiefs, and you guys are excited, and you see it not stopping because you have not even considered a goal. And how do you feel about today's match? But maybe let's first look at the Sundowns match.
Okay. It's difficult for Sundowns at the moment, but uh, I don't think Sundowns are very are mentally fit, at this current moment because there's a lot of things that are going on between the players, management, and the coach as well. Same as the supporters. So if you can see, it have affected like their game and how they approach games. Mentally they are not there, so I don't think Sundowns are in a good state of mind right now because they are used to winning, remember. So now they are losing points. They just lost the semi-final. Supporters wants the coach to go, so it just made things difficult. And on the other hand, if you check the team that they are playing with, Uh, we're talking about Stellenbosch. Steve Barker have been with the team for quite a very long right now. So they are very solid. They've been together for long. The coach, they are in the final, so the confidence is very high right now. So for me, I don't see Sundowns. I don't see Sundowns winning this game today. I don't see because the level of confidence that is there in the Stellenbosch team, it's not there in Mamelodi Sundowns. Even though if you check, they have the quality and everything, but with everything that is going currently in their team, they are not mentally well to beat the team like Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch are a team that is it's in good spirit right now. So for me, I will give Stellenbosch one, and then Sundowns nil.
Gino underscore bro is saying, good afternoon. Sundowns is going to lose today's game. Sundowns is going to lose today's game. That's what Jimmy is saying. And that's exactly what you have just said as well. And as far as I'm concerned, I feel like that's just wishful thinking because Jimmy might be a Pirates or Chiefs fan, and Tshego Organise is also a Chiefs fan. And from where I'm sitting, I don't see Sundowns losing that game. And you have also mentioned that Sundowns has been losing games, but the question is, which games have they been losing? Because let's be honest, Sundowns are not losing. They are drawing matches or winning matches. And yes, there might be pressure to the coach, but honestly speaking, it's not like Sundowns is doing badly.
Yeah, but according to the way they have been doing the previous seasons, for them it's losing. Remember, they just lost a semi-final against Pirates. You know, uh, and then they drew against Kaizer Chiefs. So by now, Sundowns according to them, they were supposed to be on top of the league. So you know by now, in the previous season, Sundowns have already been collected points, maximum points. But it's losing for them because they are not used to being at this position at this current moment.
Just because,
I think for the past,
just
sorry?
because Sundowns is not top of the league, you guys are now rushing to say Sundowns is not doing well. Sundowns what? But truth of the matter is, at some point, Pirates in the beginning of the year were leading Sundowns, I think, by 7 points or something like that. And Sundowns still won the league. And I'm not too sure why suddenly you guys are excited about leading Sundowns by 2 points and you're suddenly thinking, you know, it's the end of the world. Chiefs has won the league. It's still a long race, and Sundowns are good with this thing. They know how to deal with this thing.
Now, I agree with you on regarding that they're still there. But what I can tell you is that, Arthur, like, like eras come to an end. We must eras do come to an end. You check in Europe. You check Manchester United. You check Juventus. You check the likes of Celtic. You check the likes of Bayern Munich. They are clubs that they've been dominating so much in their leagues. But at some point, the era comes
Ajax,
to
for
an
an
end.
example, Amsterdam Ajax. I'm
Exactly.
saying Ajax
You know.
Amsterdam, for example. Yes, for example, that's another team. You know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So at some point, an era will come to an end and another team will step in and take over, because you can't be a reigning champion forever or be a champion forever. And like it is very difficult in football, but unfortunately when that time comes, it's a big pill to swallow, because it's not an easy thing. You find with, okay, supporters, they are not used to that thing, the management is not used to that, the players, they are also not used to that. So you can check with Manchester United right now. They are the team that we've been dominating for so many years. But check them right now. They've got players, they've got things, but because uh, uh, they lost the momentum, they lost everything. So they're now just playing. They're now just playing. There's no structure, there's no nothing. They don't win games. You understand? So it is same thing that is happening to Mamelodi Sundowns. They have reached their era right now, and because of that is happening currently, they are not able to take that in. If you go to Chiefs, they stayed in the winning reigns for a very long time, very very long time. They win cups, they win matches, they've been winning matches, they win. That's why they have almost probably 100 and something trophies in their cabinet. But at some point, the mighty Amagos have fallen, and then Sundowns came, Pirates came. Right now, as we speak, Chiefs are the team that is showing the character that we want this, we want games, we want everything. Remember, football, it's not only about taking points. Remember, football players are human beings, mentally, psychologically fit. So, with all those things that is happening currently at Mamelodi Sundowns, it's going to be difficult for them. It's going to be very, very difficult, because it's not an easy journey. Remember, you also have the pressure from the supporters every day. The supporters that are used to winning, not draws. Pella, when we speak about Sundowns, we speak about the team that probably will go maybe 10 games or to 15 games without a draw. All win, 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 win. So now if it's drawing and then it's not even winning, then it's a problem.
Okay.
And you look how the coach is doing things. You put Shaulile on the bench. You put Mudiba on the bench. You sacrifice those players with Mabena, the young boy who's still needs experience to be in the game. You need to introduce him nicely. You can't just give Mabena the game of Chiefs caliber. You sacrifice Shaulile. So what does it tell the players, the senior players like Shaulile, the
Okay, I
Mudibas?
like what you
What
just
does
said,
it say
ne?
to
I
them
like what you
mentally?
just said, Chiho. And
Mm,
I'm reading a message
mm,
from Tshego Mulekwa, who's one of our panelists. He's a Kaizer Chiefs fan. I'm not too sure why is he even asking the question that I've already asked you. That are you saying these things from a Chiefs fan perspective, wanting Downs to lose? Maybe just like the Tebogo we know, he's probably drunk by this Chiefs success. He's asking another Chiefs fan, are you talking from a Chiefs perspective? He ran away from the show. Now he's asking a question that I've already asked. Tebogo Molekwa, you're supposed to be on the show instead of asking us these questions. And to everybody that's
mm,
watching, please keep sending the messages. You mentioned Shalulile, you mentioned Mudiba. Both of them are in the squad.
yes.
And you mentioned Mabena. Mabena is not even on the
Yeah.
bench. So the coach has listened. So why are you panicking?
Yeah,
Why are you pressing
but
panic buttons?
if, exactly. You see, now you're saying the coach have
Mm.
listened. It shows you that the coach is no longer doing things the way he wants. He's doing things based on what the outsources are saying, the fans and the people outside they're saying. So it's now it takes us to the situation that was happening to Chiefs, where supporters were deciding for the coach. You understand? He's under pressure now. You find Gucci the lineup. He just put the lineup because he had to please the fans. So clearly, he's not doing things according to his mindset because he know his job is on the line.
Okay,
You
we
get
we
that?
don't have enough time.
Yes.
We don't have enough time. I want you to look
All
at the
right.
squad and tell me if you want to criticize anything. The goalkeeper is Williams. There's Aubas. There's Cupido. There's Koza. There's Mudiba. There's Allende. There's Morena, Letlaku, Matthews, Sales, and Shalulile. How's that squad for you?
Mudiba is there and Shaulil is there. I know it's a very good squad. It's a very good squad because if there's Mudiba and then there's Shaulile, there's Allende, then I think it's a very very good squad because if you check Salas lately on most games that they played, he was not real. He was playing, but he didn't get the support up front. You understand? Because he was taking games into his own account.
Okay, so
You know. But if you talk about the player like Shaulile knows when to be in the box, when to defend, when to run through the pockets, when to keep the defenders busy. Shaulile knows the game, knows to read the tempo of the game. He's not under pressure at all times. He knows when to run, he knows when to sit, he knows when to score. That's why you find it's okay, probably
So
Rines
we are running out of
is
time,
playing,
obviously,
but
because the game is about to start and we need to watch that game so that we are able to talk after the match. Since he's put
all
the
right, all
players
right.
that you want, Mudiba, Shalulile, and he's removed Mabena, are you changing your mind or are you still saying Sundowns is losing this match?
No, I'm not changing my mind. I'm
What's
not
your
changing my
scoreline?
mind. I'm not changing. I'm not changing my mind simply because they are not mentally correct. Like this, the squad is very good, but mentally they are not there. The coach mentally is not there. So Stellenbosch, they are a prepared team with everything. So I give Stellenbosch a win, which is 1-0.
Hmm.
Stellenbosch 1, Sundowns nil.
Wow. So that's your prediction. So I'll see you before the Kaizer Chiefs game,
That's me.
and PhD will be joining us as well. So before the Kaizer Chiefs game, after the Sundowns match, let's talk again.
Okay, okay,
Cheers.
no
Enjoy the
problem.
match.
We'll come back again. To the viewers of Lifestyle, we'll